Hi everyone, welcome to the Dataholics YouTube channel. I'm Akshat Agrawal, and in this video we are going to discuss and understand as well as practice generator functions in Python. Although many people say that this comes under advanced Python and it is a very important concept while optimizing a code. Let's say we are building a large software or a very large piece of code, and then we use generator functions to optimize, make that code more efficient in Python. But I believe as a beginner or wherever you are in Python, you should know this concept and it is very easy to understand. I'll try my best to put it as easy as possible in front of you. So generator functions are nothing but like normal functions, but whenever it needs to generate a value, it does so with the yield keyword rather than return. So as in normal functions, we use a return keyword to return a value. In generator functions, instead of return, we use yield keyword, yield, yield keyword, right? So what it does is it creates a generator object actually, and so Python generator function returns a generator object that is iterable. That is, we can access those items inside the generator object using a loop, and they are used either by calling the next method of the generator function or by using the generator object in a for loop. Let me just give you an example. See, so I'm creating a function called define count up to n, and the parameter is n. I is equal to 1 while I is less than equal to n, yield I. So just like a normal function, everything is very similar. See, everything is very simple. If I want to print a number between 1 to 100, I'll create a very similar function. But instead of yield, we would have written return statement, right? So the difference between a normal function and generator function is this keyword called yield. But it is a game changer. I'll tell you how. And then when we call this function count up to 5 and store it into a counter object variable and execute this, you will see when I want to see the counter, it says that counter is nothing but a generator object of this function at this memory location. Try to understand this output. So counter does not hold the value 1 to 5. It is a generator object, and if I want to see the value, I will have to say next of counter. So see, when I say next of counter, it is printing 1 because it has started counting the numbers from 1 till 5. Again, next of counter second time, it will print 2. Next of counter third time, 3. Similarly, I will run it again 4. I will run it again 5. And if I run it again, nothing. Stop the iteration because the yield keyword made this happen from 1 till 5 only. The while loop, sorry, right? So that is how generator function works. But to be very honest, when I studied this for the first time, I was very much confused. I was not able to understand the utility of generator functions. Where are we going to use it? Because the concept looks easier, that instead of return, we have to use yield. But why do we use it? When do we use it? So I have an example here in front of you. I went on Google and said real world analogy of generator functions in Python. So just see, they have given a very beautiful example, very simple to understand. Yeah. So a good real world analogy for Python generator functions is a ticket dispenser at an amusement park or a deli counter, right? See, here how the analogy works. The generator function, just consider the generator function as a ticket dispenser. The ticket dispenser machine is like your generator function. It does not print all the possible tickets, numbers or items at once. No. And store them into a big pile. It does not do it like this. Let's say you are going to PVR to buy movie tickets. It does not print 100 tickets at once and give them the stack of tickets to you. No. It will print one ticket at a time, one by one, right? Just like exactly like this generator function works. Instead, it waits for a request. The yield keyword, pressing the button, like the yield keyword, just imagine the yield keyword like pressing the button or pulling the ticket from a dispenser machine. When you press the button on the ticket dispenser, it yields one ticket at a time. This is like the yield keyword in generator function, which produces a single value and pauses the function execution after that. So the ticket dispenser machine will give you one ticket and stop, pause. When the button was pressed next time, then it will yield another ticket. press the button again, yield another ticket, and so on. Similarly, the dispenser machine remembers its state, like the what is the next ticket, or what the next ticket number should be. Calling the next function or iterating, requesting more tickets. Each time someone needs a ticket, they press the button again, and dispenser will provide the next ticket in the sequence. Right? In generator function, it is very similar when we call next function. Right? It on a generator or iterate over it. Example, in a for loop, the generator resumes the execution from where it left last time and yields the next value in sequence. Correct? So just nutshell is that uh, the ticket dispenser machine dispenses one ticket at a time, and it always remembers its state, that what is the last ticket it has dispensed. So the next ticket in sequence will have the next number, right? So I hope we are able to understand till here. But what is the benefit of it now? When we return all the value at once in a normal function, it holds memory. It requires memory. But in generator functions, since only one ticket is dispensed, one value is dispensed at a time, it does not require that much memory. So it is memory efficient, right? The ticket dispenser doesn't need a hold or massive stack of pre-printed tickets, saving space. Similarly, generator functions are memory efficient because they don't store all the generated values in memory simultaneously at once. They produce them one at a time on demand. So it will save memory, right? Second, infinite sequence, endless tickets. A ticket dispenser could theoretically dispense an infinite number of tickets, or at least until it runs out of paper. Similarly, generator functions can represent infinite sequence without running out of memory, right? As they only compute and yield values once they are requested, correct? So a generator function is like a lazy producer of values. It will produce value one by one only when asked, correct? So just read this analogy. I hope it will help to understand a lot better. And is that right? So this is about generator functions in Python, and this is just an example of generator function, right? So just prepare it for an interview. The definition should be clear in your mind, and a basic example should be clear in your mind, right? As a beginner. But since as if we are like 2-3 years of holding 2-3 years of experience in Python, then we should be very much clear with generator function, their use case, and some sample programs should be in our mind, right? It should be on the tips if we are especially targeting interviews or examinations, right? So this is how generator function works. Only difference in the structure would be this yield keyword instead of return keyword. So I hope now we are clear with generator functions. So just practice some more examples, and yeah, I hope you are able to understand till here, right? So yeah, so I hope we are able to understand this much. And if you have any questions, just let us know in the comment section. We'll definitely try our best to reply it as soon as possible, and practice a few more questions. And yeah, so let's meet in the next video. Thank you.